Good morning, my lovely 60 plus ladies. I thought I would do a little video today with the band. Now, not all of you might have one of these at home, but I am making an assumption that those of you that have might want to know what to do. And maybe you've forgotten some of the things that we do in the studio, or maybe you just think, oh, I don't know what to do. So I'm not going to do a routine as such. I'm just going to run through some exercises that you can do with a band. Now, if you haven't got a band, they're actually reasonably easy to get hold of on the internet right now. And I would go for either a light or a medium control. Don't go for a strong or a hard one because it will be too much. You want one that's, you know, fairly easy to use but adds a little bit of resistance, because you can make the resistance harder by tightening up and making it shorter, or even doubling it up so you get double. So it's probably better to go lighter than it is to go heavier. They all come in lots of different colours, so don't worry if it turns up and it's not orange or red. You know, they just come in different colours depending on where you get it from. Have a look on eBay, have a look on Amazon, have a look on Sports Direct. Fitness Mad is another good company that you can get them from. Or just general sports shops, you should be able to get hold of one. So let's get started and let me show you a few exercises that you can do. Make sure before you start using your band, you do your warm up. So you've got some of the other videos that I've done and also the ones that Tanis have done. You can just do the first 5 minutes and just warm up your body. Always important to warm up before you start. Maybe set yourself a target of how long you're going to keep going for. Maybe make a note of the exercises that you're going to go through. Think about, you know, what is it you're looking to get from your workout? Is it that you just want to feel a bit more stretched? Is it that you want to get your heart rate up so you feel like you've burnt some calories? Or is it that you want to, you know, keep your muscles nice and strong, because maybe you need to support your shoulder, or you need to support your knees or your hips or whatever. So have a bit of a think about the purpose behind the workout, what you're going to do. Have a bit of a look around and just make sure you've got enough space. And if you need anything extra, make sure you've got it so you suddenly don't go, oh, I've forgotten my cushion or my water bottle or whatever. So there we go, let's go. I'm going to do a few standing ones just to start with. The one that I really like, that's easy to do, that's going to get your heart rate up, just pop the band under your shoulders, behind your back. The band goes down your thumb. That's probably the most comfortable way of doing it. You can tie it around your hand if you want to. Sometimes it can dig in, but I find if you put it over your thumb, you can make it as tight or as easy as you like. And all we're going to do is just punch. All you need to do, simple as that. Just punch. Put a nice bit of music on. I was talking to Mum the other day, and she had, oh now, what are they called? I can't think what they're called. But it's a song that I can walk 500 miles. I can walk 500 miles. Really good one. So you could put that on and you can do your punches. Now you can do alternate arms, or of course you can do both arms. So you can do that quick, or you can do it slower. And then of course you can make this slightly different, because you could go out slightly at an angle. Or you can go forward and take it out and then bring it back in. So, little routine, you could do 10 of these, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 of these, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then you can do 10 open. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now you can, little tip, if you've got any opaque tights or even a pair of normal regular tights, you can use them because they've got a little bit of stretch, so you might be able to use them in the workout. Okay, let's have a think about our waist. So we're going to step on the band and we're going to cross the band over. Keep the knees nice and soft, and all you're going to do, bend to the side, bend to the side, bend to the side. You don't have to use your arms at all unless you want to. You want to start to use the arms, just pull up as you lean over. Then you're not only working the waist, you start to bring the shoulder in. If you want to make it a little bit harder, you push the arm out to the side. This is quite a lot harder than just doing it without. So just play around, just think about how you can pull the exercise. And then from here, we can pull up into a high pull, pull up into a high pull. So again, you can do one arm on its own, or you could do both arms. So you might want to do a little routine of side bends. Let's do 4, and then we're going to do 4 with the elbow. 2, 3, 4. Then we're going to make it harder. 2, 3, 4. Then we're going to do 4, 3, 2, 1, and then we're going to do one arm. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay. So, everybody's favourite, tying up your legs. So, if you have your feet about hip distance apart, so if they come down from the pelvis, don't tie it really tight like this, because then it's really hard to move. But you don't want to have tied it up with your legs like this, because then you won't have any resistance. So, you want enough resistance. Tie the band together. You can do as simple as walk forward. You know this, we've done this. If you come to the studio, you know we've done it in the studio. You could just walk round your house with the band round. So if you've got something to do, the band round adds a little bit of resistance. You can then go sideways. You know this is going to get you in here. Oh yeah. Happens quite quickly. You want to have a little bit of a soft knee, so you don't want dead straight legs, so a soft knee. And then if you want to make the Ministry of Silly Walks, you can push it as you go. So push it as you go, push it as you go, push it, and then you do it on the way back, push it. You will really feel this down the side. But it's working 2 little muscles. So you've got glute minimus and glute medius that sit here, deep within the glutes, and they support your lower back. So although it's an uncomfortable exercise, it's a really good exercise for supporting your lower back. So let's have a think about how we could do that. We could walk forward and back twice. Forward and back. And again, forward. Doesn't make you look like you've wet yourself, but hey, who's watching? And then we're going to go sideways. If you want to turn it round, it doesn't really matter because you will have worked both sides anyway, walking there and back, but if you're bored, turn it around the other way. And then let's do Ministry of Silly Walks. Push, back. I think we'll only do one of these. Because I can feel it already. Fabulous. Okay, let's sit down. It's quite nice to sit down. Take the band off your legs. And we're going to untie the band to start with. And we're going to pop it down under our feet, and we're going to switch it over, and we're going to do bicep curls. So the band will also resist across the front of your legs here. If you have it like this, you can still do it. It's a little bit easier than if you have it crossed, because it adds a bit more resistance. And it's a slightly different movement because you're also pulling it out and up. So 2 versions. This one, which is a bit harder, undo it, and do this one. So bicep curls. Nice and easy. And then let's tie it around our knees. But we're going to tie it tightly around our knees. I'm going to do a move that's not very ladylike, but hey, you know, open and close, open and close. Just make sure you've tied it tight, otherwise it will ping across the room. Open and close, open and close, open and close. So make sure when you're sitting down, you're sitting up nice and tall, so you're not slouching over. Think about your posture. You're sitting up nice and tall. You're sitting more on the edge. If you're on a sofa, if you're on a chair, make sure you're sitting either with your back bottom tucked right into the back, or you're sitting straight upright. So open and close. Fabulous. So we're actually going to leave it with a tie in it, but actually you probably might want to loosen it a little bit, so perhaps not quite as tight as it was, because we're going to work the quadriceps, which is the front of the thigh. This is really good. I think I've probably showed a lot of people this exercise, but it's really good if you suffer with knee problems, because it will help strengthen your quad. So what you do is you tuck the band under one foot and then you put the band over the top of the other foot. You can support this leg with your hand. If it's too hard for you to hold it up, you can support it. And all you're going to do is extend that leg up. Hold it up, keep this foot up, and then bring it down. So pull it up, extend that leg, down. So if I show you from the side, hopefully you'll see this leg is nice and straight, and you'll feel that muscle. You'll be able to see it, and that will really help with your knees. So if we do it the other way around, so make sure it's under your foot on the floor. The other one, it goes above the ankle. Stretch it up and down. Remember posture. Think good posture. So don't slouch like this, because that's not going to help. Up, hold, down, hold. Fabulous. So that's just a few sitting exercises that you can do. And now I'm just going to show you a couple on the floor. Now, if you have a heavy piece of furniture, or the newel post on the bottom of the stairs, or a door handle, something that's heavy that you know is going to hold your weight, you can just pop the band round it. And all we're going to do is we're going to do a rowing movement. So, band round, make sure you've got enough resistance, sitting up nice and tall, pull the shoulders back, pull the shoulders back. So there's various options with rowing. So you can keep it narrow, you can take it wider, this is harder. You can also take it up, this will work your tummy muscles. Now again, if it's too hard, go closer and make the band longer. If I tighten it up, it's much harder. If I tighten it up again, it's really hard. So pick your level. And again, you can do one arm. It's quite good sometimes to work different sides of the body and not just focus on doing everything together, because you'll find that one side will be stronger than the other. So maybe this is an opportunity to strengthen up the side that perhaps is a little weaker. So, you know, maybe on one side you just do 8 repetitions, and on the other side you do 12. So you build up your strength and your stamina. So remember, this can go wide, it can go high, or it can go narrow. And then finally, nice one for your tummy. And I'll show you different options. So simple, easiest option, keep this bottom leg bent, top leg up, hold on to the strap, and simply lower to the floor. You can touch the floor and then simply bring it back up. Now, what you don't want to be doing is pulling it up with your arm. You are still using your leg and your tummy muscles. the slower you go on the way up, the more challenging it is. So think about the speed. If you want to make it slightly harder, just hover this foot. So that makes it much more intense. Or put the other leg up and bring it down. So there are a few little exercises that you can do with your band. I'm going to slide towards you. So there are just a few little exercises that you can do with your band. There's lots of different options there. You just can put them together. You can just do everything that I've just done, but make sure you repeat it on the opposite side, because I know on some of them I only did one side. But just a few little exercises that you can try. You can use a pair of tights. They're not quite as stretchy, and some of the exercises you'll find they're a bit tricky, but they do work. But as I say, get hold of one of these quite easily. Just order one on the internet. The deliveries are quite good at the moment, and you should be able to get one. But any questions, or if there are any specific bits of you that you want to know how to strengthen, give me a shout. I'll put a little video together and I'll send it out to you soon. Take care, keep safe, missing you, and I'll see you soon.